What's up, everybody? This is Devin back at you with Snap Koepkeeps, brought to you by Team Cardhoarder. Our hand has no Tron lands and a bunch of nonsense. We just have full house of stars and spheres. So we're gonna mulligan this hand and hopefully hit some sort of Tron lands or ways to find Tron, as the namesake does. All right. Well, we have turn 3 Tron. And Wormcoil, so hopefully it's good in this matchup. We're gonna keep, and we're gonna keep that on top. This card's just so good that, in like so many different matchups, that I think we're just gonna want it. And we're playing against Infect, because that's the only deck that plays Windswept Teeth. I lied. Burn. Okay, so this Wormcoil engine's gonna be hot fire. Hopefully we're alive on turn 3. It's suicide. Death Shadow aggro. Okay. Well, this is we're still kind of dead now. We need to draw Spellskite like almost immediately to make sure to keep him off of like his combo. He's gonna like play a 1/1 Death Shadow here, 3/3 Death Shadow here. Oh wow, he's just going off. All right, Spellskite is like our best draw, so maybe we draw that. All right, didn't. I just don't think this Wormcoil is going to be good enough, but it might be. I'm expecting to like take lethal next turn, but nothing we can find off of this Ancient Strings is going to stop it anyway. We really needed like a path or whatever in our early turns. Obviously in the dark, I kept the Ulamog. Maybe that was a mistake. I'm not really sure. Like, we haven't lost the game yet, but I just always assume the worst. Play our tower and pass. Get ready for our Wormcoil on turn 3. He's got a 3/3 Gnarlwood now. Just getting beaten up. Alright, so we're taking 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We go to 1? -1. Must have miscounted some. Oh, because it's +2. Right. I was thinking, I didn't account for the actual +2. I was just thinking the life. Like, you're going to go through just like pay 2 life. Okay, so, I mean, what can you do, you know? Can't really mess with that. I guess I want Blessed Alliances. Is Warping Whale good? It kills nothing, so probably not good enough. We want our paths. We want all of our things except for these world breakers. Definitely want our Spellskite. Probably want a Thragtusk. It's just like a faster thing that also gains us life. And Relic is fine, I guess. He's got... So the only reason that I think Relic is fine is because we saw the 1-mana 3/3 with Death Touch. Its name escapes me. Gnarlwood Dryad. So we saw Gnarlwood Dryad, and typically the deck doesn't play that, but it makes me think that he has some sort of Delirium sub-theme. So the fact that it hits Gnarlwood Dryad and it hits Become Immense, I think is fine to keep in. So that makes me question what else we should cut. Like, my go-to cut is always just like the spheres, because they're like pretty slow and they're not as good as Star. If they have like a removal spell for your artifact. So I'm leaning towards that because I think everything else could be potentially pretty okay. Oblivion Stone is another consideration, but I could definitely see a world where I definitely want a Oblivion Stone. So yeah, I'm just gonna default to cutting spheres because I don't know any better, and I think it's fine. There's some reasoning behind it. I could see a world where I want some number of spheres and like cut in an O stone, just to like help with consistency or whatever. I think this is okay. I think this is okay. So we're just boarding up to a bunch of removal spells and some Thrag Tusks. Try to prolong the game, stay alive. You know the drill. Okay, well, this hand's not keepable. We have like one land, no colored sources for our Blessed Alliance. Like if this was a Razor Verge, I would probably keep it, but even then, it's still probably a trap. Yeah, this hand's fine. It's not great by any stretch of the imagination, but it's fine. We have a removal spell, and we have ways to find other Tron lands. So we're gonna keep any colored source. We're gonna bottom this. Like, yeah, just should have cut that card. I mean, granted, it wouldn't be another Oblivion Stone wouldn't be good there either, but I mean, whatever, it's fine. Just being flooded on stars isn't something that I want to do in this matchup. You don't have a whole lot of time to be messing around with that kind of thing. Ooh, ooh, green. Hopefully hit a different Tron land or a Razor Verge Thicket. Deal. Deal. Find a tower. Alright. So next turn we can go like star for green and play Thragtusk. Could be good. Not really sure. It's going to depend on the makeup of his or her hand for sure. But, you know, you never know. I guess we could just play Star and Pass or something, you know. Like I said, it's going to depend on what he has or what they have, but I guess turn 3 Thragtusk isn't that bad. I could play a turn 3 Thragtusk. Like brick walls, they're wild Nakatl. Gives us some time to find something else off of our Ancient Stirrings if we draw another green source. Could be good. Then again, like, we're not just gonna waste our green mana on an Ancient Stirrings that could find us nothing, you know. Go left, by the way. She was off it after game 1. She's like, oh, green white Tron again? Gone. Like most of you. Okay. It's alive. That was good. That was good. Okay, another star is also like a pretty decent draw. So do this. We're gonna be floating some greenage and then Ancient Stirrings, zing, zing. Ancient Stirrings. Draw. Okay. I don't know what I'm looking for. Oblivion Stone is a pretty good hit. Pretty good hit. Yeah. Oh, Stone's fine. It's a good insurance plan for later. So now we're just gonna cast Chromatic Star and then hold up Blessed Alliance in case they want to do something crazy. Because that's our only white source of mana. Yeah, it's fine. I kind of don't want to die to like a... What is that? 9/9? Ye old 9/9? Nine double striker, I guess. So, I don't know. They're kind of in a hard spot here. We have a couple bases covered, and like one of our threats is going to end the game fairly soon. Okay. Okay. I don't think there's anything we can do for a black or a white mana. And I'm going to be cycling this anyway because I want to find another land. And it opens me up to possibilities like Karn or something else. So I'm going to crack this for white and then Blessed Alliance. I really don't like my computer. That was like the one thing that I saw as feedback was like, hey man, you know your fan's really loud? I'm like, yeah, obviously I know my fan's really loud. I have to deal with this every day. And I've been like fiddling around. What? Okay. Oh, okay. I'm trying to fiddle around with like my mic and stuff. See if that would help, but it has not helped, ladies and gentlemen. It has not helped. Okay, well that was a really good draw. We just needed something that would like knock it that taps for mana so we can blow O-Stone. That's all we needed there. We're gonna take one by like a million. Cool. Okay. We're gonna cast Umaga Ceaseless Hunger. It's gonna be great. We're gonna find, I don't know, something. It shouldn't matter, yeah. They're just gonna die. The reason we didn't crack O-Stone there, for one, or whenever he was attacking us, was there's a possibility that we could lose the game if we don't draw like another land afterwards. Like they could hit a string of draws or have something post-combat. Sometimes you want to use your life total as a resource. So Oblivion Stone was pretty good there. It's kind of good. He has Thoughtseize. I don't think there's anything we can do to change that. I don't know what else exactly. Guess we could bring in a Warping Whale, but I don't really like it. Worldbreaker could be okay, the more I think about it. It's like a one of. We can cut something. It's just like real big, you know? Like it's a turn 4 play, but is it better than O-Stone as a turn 4 play? Or I just like the way this deck is set up currently. I think it's fine. I don't think we want this. I mean, technically this is kind of like a 4 play anyway, unless you have a sphere, of which we cut on, and you can't find this. You can't find Thragtusk with Ancient Stirrings. I'm just gonna... I don't know. I can see merit to both, but I just don't see. I don't think this is the matchup for Worldbreaker. Just gonna keep it like this. Yeah, okay. So this hand's like looks pretty bad, but it has a green source and a white source and 2 removal spells for his creatures, and we're on like we're one Tron land away from scrying for another one. So we're gonna keep. Okay, well, not exactly the draw that I wanted, but it is another Tron land, I suppose. I guess I wasn't very specific. The reason you want to play out your Tron lands, too, is because you want to hit Tron as soon as possible. And every land that you play that is not a Tron land is, you know, you're time walking yourself, essentially. We're just going to hold a Blessed Alliance here. We could have scryed for another one, but we don't exactly know which one we want to get. And making him sacrifice a creature is pretty okay. We just want to buy time, you know? Does it say target player gains 4 life or no? Just me. Oh, we can kill a Death Shadow? That sounds like gasoline. Okay. I wonder if they have a forest. Kind of just want to scrying for a Ghost Quarter, just bust them up. But I'm just gonna find a tower, just try to progress the game plan, especially now that we drew another large spell. Tower's the best one, so just find that. Yeah. Okay, well, that's great. Okay, so I want to leave up Sylvan Scrying, or Blessed Alliance. So I'm gonna scrying with this forest? Because we can't do anything with our 5 mana anyway, correct? Because we have to get a power plant. And then that only leaves us with 5. Yeah, so I'm just gonna play my forest, get power plant, hold power plant, scrying for it, and then hold up Blessed Alliance. See if they get frisky. feel like if we survive this turn, we're kind of golden. Because we like a simple Tron, we have the things to make their deck bad, like Wormcoil Engine and Thragtusk and Ulamog and stuff. So that makes 7, 8, 9. We don't have enough for Ulamog. So if they go Battle Rage, Become Immense, that's 9, 18, 18 minus 6 is 12, so we're not dead. But, I'm just going to cast Wormcoil. No particular reason. I guess, technically, it deals less damage if we cast Thragtusk, right? And then next turn we're just going to have Ulamog anyhow. So, we're not even going to be able to gain life off of the double striking part. Is that right? I think that's right. I think we just cast Thragtusk, then. It also allows us to like potentially leave open more tricks that we don't have. But, right? Because that saves 8. That only saves 6 damage. Because we're going to be blocking with it. So yeah, we're just going to play Thragtusk. And like it. Okay. Do your worst, little Nakatl. Do your worst. Okay. That is not your worst. I'm feeling very safe right now. Very safe. Just gonna blow up their lands so they cannot cast spells. Hey, we did it again. Okay, so if you look at how we won this game, it's basically off of our Blessed Alliances. Granted, we needed those Sylvan Scryangs to like find Tron or whatever, but our deck's designed to find Tron, so it's basically just removal spells. Make sure you can stay alive for the first couple of turns, and then stabilize with like one of your huge unstoppable creatures. Cool. Okay, 2-0. About to come back for round 3. So get ready for that.